not worried about saving myself, y'all. I be worried about saving me, okay? Saving me. After I listened to that shit, y'all, I was like, ooh, girl, do we want to post this or do we not? Yes, you saw the title. So before I get into this story time, I just have to let you know this is like a story time / rant. So I was going through my footage trying to clean up my phone so that I can have more room for my upcoming vlogs and videos, and I came across this video that I had recorded about a week or two ago, and I never really created a vlog out of it. So I got a few notes here because after I listened to that shit, y'all, I was like, ooh, girl, do we want to post this or do we not want to post this? And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I have probably recorded a few rants when I was feeling a low vibrational, and I don't always post them because that's not what this channel's about, right? But if there is a purpose to the rant, it's gonna be entertaining. But if there's a purpose to the rant, as far as growth, then I think it's well worth posting. So keep it a buck, you guys. I was feeling hella low vibrational. I hadn't really did yoga in like a few weeks. I started my spring collection, you guys, and I started working with Snowflake Obsidian, and I'm gonna drop the link to the video right here where I go into details about my Snowflake Obsidian waist bead and the metaphysical properties of Snowflake Obsidian, right? So one of the properties is it is definitely a root chakra aligner, opener, whatever you want to call it, right? It taps into deep-seated. Obsidian will pull up some shit from the roots that may be buried that you don't even know you need to heal. So I think that that is pretty much what brought on this rant, because I ain't been checking for these guys. I ain't been really checking for this topic in general. I've been pretty cool with leaving the past in the past, but baby, when I tell you that it's a new day and time, and that's it's the audacity of spinning the block for me, right? Now, I'm not talking about situations where people are spinning the block like, oh, we made a connection, we both kind of fell off, but it was a really good connection, we don't know what went wrong, so yeah, maybe it's worth revisiting, right? No, I'm talking about some toxic that by now all individuals should have grown out of, right? Like, we don't mesh. And to keep it a buck, while I am very different over the last couple of years, it's possible that these people are as well, but I doubt it. I doubt it. And if I'm being honest, I have no desire to find out. If you are, great, amazing job. Like, this is what we should be doing at this big age. But if you're not, and you're content with your toxic ways or your low vibrational behavior or your unhealed energy, then that's not none of my business. And I'm good on you, right? So before we get into this rant, I just want to make you guys aware of a few things. So when I went onto this rant, I really had like 4 guys spin a block on me, you guys. Well, try to spin the block on me. So I was kind of fed up with it because it was just like, yeah, you know, you left the situation with me on bad terms. Why? Why are you here, right? Again, out of sight, out of mind, not even thinking twice about them. But I realized when I was triggered by it, that it was a whole lot of things that were deeply rooted. And a lot of it has to do with self, right? And a lot of it has to do with the acceptance that people's opinions of me, their opinion of my value, none of that is my business. If we want to keep it a buck, it's not my business. The point of the matter is, I've done the work. I'm choosing to move differently. I'm going to move differently. The answer is no. I mean, it's just that simple. But every now and then, when these situations arise, it's like, dang, they knew they messed up with you and they still think they can come back around because of what you presented back then. And sometimes it's just a real hard pill to swallow. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'd be like, what the fuck? Like, hell no. Hell no to the hell no to the hell no. So anyway, you guys, we're gonna get into this story time. I just had to give you that little bit of, you know, just, and I had to come to you in a more vibrational, a more high vibrational mood, because baby, my attitude then, messy. It was messy. I dropped some tea about, y'all know I don't even be talking about my daughter's father, right? But I dropped some tea on that situation. I mean, I was dumping y'all. So one last reminder before I get into this. This is a story time slash rant slash vent slash emotional dump. If you're not in the mood, there'll be nobody's energy vampire. So you may get a laugh, you may get triggered. I don't know. I'm sharing it in hopes that you learn, in hopes that maybe you even say, yeah, let me see if I got some deep-seated things that I need to work through, and grab some obsidian, some snowflake obsidian. Maybe. If not, then great. But y'all, shit was crazy. It was hella crazy. And then one last thing. Out of the 4 men who tried to spin the block on me, you have the one that I'll tell you has a baby on the way. Well, had a baby on the way when he was talking to me some years ago. You have another one, same situation. I found out about a baby in October that was born. Now, the baby was born in October. I found out in like December. He was trying to holler at me in July. So that girl was in like her 3rd trimester. 2 of the men were married. So when I tell you I was fed up, I was fed up with the audacity of spinning the block. Hey y'all, happy Friday. So I am at home, y'all. Y'all know this is my get a little shit done today. Now y'all, I don't know if I'm ever gonna get these braids again, y'all. They are like, I've been trying. The next time I spend this money, I'm just gonna get my regular knotless and then probably like braid them up and make them a little crinkly at the ends or something, because this ain't giving. It's like, I know there are like so many like little matted pieces and stuff, but for the amount of money I paid on these things, I'm gonna wear them for another few weeks, whatever. So I've been like re-dipping it, running my fingers through it, spraying some got to be on there, which has helped a little bit with at least like reducing the frizz for a few days. But I don't know how they do it. I don't know how the girls do it. I know one thing, like if I try to get it again, I know the girls said that you need to get like a little bit of hair. Like, don't let them put too much of the loose shit in there, because that is why it gets tangled, or at least reduces the amount of tangles. So I like it. I like the style. I like the idea of the style. Like, look at that. Girl, I can't. But trying to keep it up is bleh. So I've been sitting here for about 15 minutes trying to like mentally prepare to go to the gym, because I need to go, y'all. I need to go. And I'm like 3 vlogs. This is like, I'm 3 vlogs behind, y'all. I'm literally 3 vlogs behind that I need to get edited out. We had a ball at Dreamville, but baby, my knee hurt. So your girl went and got a knee brace, because I don't got time. Like, I iced it yesterday, but I don't got time to really put my life on hold. Like, I really got to get this yoga footage. I got to get back into my yoga. I haven't finished all of the worksheets that are associated with the flow, but I did my playlist. And so I really got to get busy where I'm doing the full flow to my playlist so that I can kind of memorize it. And so, yeah, we're going to get that knee brace so we can get back out there. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Oh, I know what I haven't been able to tell you guys, right? So, because I haven't really been on camera. I'm going to be honest, most of the stuff that I've recorded been B-roll footage. But, so we ain't really had no chats. So anyway, y'all. So one of the things that I've been struggling with recently is guys spinning a block on me, right? Now, here's the thing. I think what I've been struggling with is, number one, a lot of struggling with the aspect of forgiving myself, right? Because when I spin a block, like initially, it's like your past knocking at your door, right? It's your past knocking at your door, number one. Number two, because my taste palette as I've healed is so different than what it was then, if I even had one then, or if I was just like, sure, I don't know. I'm not checking for these men at all. Like, they're not my type. Nothing about them is attractive physically to me. Better yet, internally. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're trash, my nigga. Now, I think I've spoken about this briefly with you guys. Like, I'm not side chick quality, right? Okay, no. I'm not an advocate for side chicks, right? I'm not that. And while I have engaged with married men in the past, and when I say engage with married men in the past, I mean like conversations. I don't mean like going out with or physically doing anything with, right? I have definitely entertained, there we go, that's the better word, entertained people's husbands in the past, and baby, it's one of those things that has been very challenging for me to forgive myself for. And part of the reason of that is because it's just not even my personality, y'all. If you've been watching my vlogs, then you know I'm a girl's girl. It's not even in my personality to really even participate in the heartbreaking of another woman. And the reason I say that is because a lot of times if they found out and they saw the things their husbands were sending, then they would feel heartbroken, right? So it's been very, very hard to forgive that. And then when you have these men resurface, it's been hard for me to forgive myself in how I've portrayed myself, because obviously I portrayed myself in a manner that made them think that I put my value on such a low scale that you think you can spin the block on me. Not even that what you was doing to begin with was some low vibrational wrong ass shit. But even after a few years, y'all, because y'all know since I gave birth to my daughter, I ain't entertained nobody. So she is 3.5. So these men are coming from 4 years ago, baby. What the 4 years ago? No. So I mean, it's that, like, I have to really like understand that my value and how I view and value myself now don't have to be in alignment with how somebody else views and values me, because that's what it boils down to. Like, they see a lack of value, so it's like, yeah, she gonna check for anything. No, the fuck I'm not. No, the fuck I'm not. So anyway, also, online dating is starting to feel a little unsafe, y'all, because one of my narcissistic ass sneaky links, because that's what the fuck I'm gonna call him, because apparently that's what the fuck it was, slid back and sent me a message online. And the crazy part about it, y'all, is when I tell you I've blocked this man over the last couple of years, I have blocked this man on numerous platforms, on my phone, on Instagram, on Facebook. And I don't know if he's just one of these people that just create new pages or what the hell. But I'm going to tell you right now, you got one time to block me. I ain't going to be checking for nobody to block me. Who does that, right? And so, oh my God, y'all. It's like, why? Why are you here? Why are you here? And again, it dredges up all these emotions and all these thoughts about how I carry myself and how I behave and the things that I allow to be done to me in those relationships or situationships. It just dredges it all back up. And it's just like hella frustrating, because some shit you just want to leave in the past. Some shit you want to dig a hole and bury. And that's one of them situations, y'all. Because let me tell y'all, I'm going to give y'all a quick synopsis of how that situation ended for me, right? Because it's nigga, you can't never come around here again. So anyway, I had already stopped dealing with him pretty much when I started dealing with my daughter's father. And so he kept trying to like spin the block then. And I was just like, listen, if old boy call, I'm out. Like, if I have availability, then sure, we can go hang out. And even that was a bad decision. Like, I think I was just really trying to be nice or whatever, because I had no desire to really go out with that man. So I was just like, you know, if he calls, I'm out. But if I'm available, sure, I guess, right? So old boy calls. And I said, oh boy called, I'm out. So yeah, holla at you, whatever. And so he sends me a message, y'all, and was like,
no worries. I'm going to invest my time in to people who invest their time into me.
And sends me a picture of him and another woman. Now, y'all, I ain't cared shits about that because I ain't want that man. But what bothered me was, I don't know how old this picture is. I don't know who this woman is. Sadly, you know, fortunately for her, I'm not a crazy bitch, right? Fortunately for her, I'm not a crazy bitch. But can you imagine if I was? This girl don't have no clue that you're sending her picture to another woman to try to taunt her. And all I could think about was this man has pictures of us together. And he could very well do that same exact thing with our picture to another woman and use me to weaponize another woman. And that shit grinded my gears, y'all. And it was something very, very hard for me to let go. So fast forward again, remember, this is in my unhealed. This is when I wasn't evolving, y'all. Fast forward again, and actually this was actually in the beginning when I knew I needed to, but I hadn't really intentionally went about it, okay? So I was starting to do yoga, starting to meditate, but I hadn't really checked the deep-seated day-to-day things that I was doing where I was sabotaging myself. And I wasn't intentional when it came towards, you know, how I navigated myself with men. So fast forward, like a month later, again, same situation. He trying to get me to meet out with him. And I was just like, yeah, no, I'm not doing it.
He said, it's cool. I got bigger responsibilities anyway.
And proceeds to send me a baby shower invitation, y'all. Again, gave 0 because I didn't want that man, right? I had already checked out of the situation. However, I was saddened by the fact that there's a lady that's about to have this man's baby. And, you know, baby showers typically happen in the 7th, 8th, or 9th month. Like, you know, the last 2 months or so of your pregnancy. Which meant she was pregnant during the summer when I was frolicking through the city with this man. Did I know he had a baby on the way? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I'm going to tell you, to this day, I kind of feel for her. I don't know how much she knows. I mean, I would like to assume he ain't that slick and she's seen some of these red flags. I don't know. I don't play super save a hoe, y'all. I'm going to be honest with you. Like I said, I don't talk much about the situation with my daughter and, you know, her father and stuff like that. But he has a baby mama. I wouldn't be surprised if they live together at this point. They seem to very much be together. I have no idea if this lady even knows about my daughter. I don't know. And I've had people say, you sure you don't want to tell her, blah, blah, blah. I'm not interrupting my peace to save a motherfucking soul, y'all. And that's where I'm at with it. That's where I'm at with it. Like, again, another situation where it's like, my daughter's 3.5, so their daughter's probably like 5.5. Ain't no way sis ain't seen no red flags. And if she like it, I love it. I mean, or if she love it, then I like it. You know, whatever. It's not my place. I don't worry about saving myself, y'all. I be worried about saving me, bitch. Okay? Saving me. So, anyway, y'all. I say that to say there are going to be things from your past that kind of, I don't even want to say trigger you, like drudge things up in you, right? And we got to find a way to push through that. We got to find a way to push through that. But again, the biggest way to do that is to, you know, double down on that self-forgiving. Probably going to do a meditation for y'all on that because I'm going to need to use that shit, obviously. I didn't realize it until these things was happening. Like when the Mary guy slid in my DM talking about some, wait for it. Talking about some,
we need to finish business. I've been thinking about it a lot lately.
We don't need to finish shit, my nigga. Have you seen my Instagram? Like, bruh, have you seen what I've been checking for lately? Or you just think I'm just putting shit out there and bullshitting? So you think I just been celibate for damn near 4 years for nothing? Is that what you think? Matter of fact, she 3.5. No, it's been 4 years. It's been past 4 years. Like, I'm doing that shit for my health. Like, do you think I can't find it? Because I can tell you right now, your girl can find something. Okay? That's not hard. But I done came this far. Here's the thing. Not only have I come this far, and I ain't trying to like backslide like that, and it happens. Like, if y'all fall off, give yourself grace. Please. Please. That's not the message of this. Like, I don't want y'all to feel like if you fall off, you gotta be like so hard on yourself. Please don't be hard on yourself. Give yourself grace. If I fall off and I fall on somebody's dick and it ain't it, then it ain't it. I'm going to forgive myself. I'm going to give myself grace, and I'm going to move on. But your girl just did too much work just to be moving the same. I just can't. I just can't. The reality is you're taking a gamble. Like, y'all know, I tell y'all, I'm out here trying to get it. I'm online dating. I'm, trying to meet people, blah, blah, blah. But, and it's a gamble. So it's a possibility that I could find a man, be connecting with him, think this shit great, and find out that's not the case, and now I done broke my celibacy, and I'm left disappointed, right? So I understand that there's a gamble. Things happen. But I have a high obligation to myself in this moment to do better, to use a level of discernment, to know my value, and not check for anything less than that, okay? So, yeah, somebody else's trifling-ass husband ain't it. And this nigga is indeed trifling. Cute. Big. But trifling. Nonetheless. Trifling. Couldn't be me. Yes. I pay my bills by myself. There's peace of mind. That could not ever be me. Again. I'm lying. I'm lying. Anyway, y'all. I'm about to head to this gym. Y'all know I'm actually not physically tired. I'm more mentally tired. So right before I went on vacation, my employee quit. No 2 weeks. No, like, send an email on Friday, which was my work from home day before my little mini vacation in Dreamville. Same Monday was her last day, and I wasn't due back until Tuesday. So I had a lot of things that was just kind of like dropped in my lap with absolutely no ability to be trained on it. It's fine. I'm surviving. But mentally, it's a bit exhausting. Because it's like, now I got to try to remember everything she did, try to hire somebody. And yeah, we pushing through it. But like I said, it kind of got my mind like not as much at peace as I would like. But there goes again back into the purpose of meditation. So anyway, I'm going to stop ranting, get my ass over to this gym. Y'all, I got a new Fashion Nova. I'm not Fashion Nova. I got a new Fabletics fit. Okay, so now that I am highly meditated and much more high vibrational, I hope you got a little key out of that. Not even sure if you learned anything because, baby, maybe that isn't this video. Get you some snowflake obsidian or some rose quartz.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. And oh yeah, grab yourself some obsidian to protect yourself from these.
I hope at minimum you have learned to love yourself, protect your energy, and deal with life's bullshit with grace and gratitude. Love y'all.